This is part of our Megahome Water Distiller, and we'll do a review of this separately, but today we're cleaning it. I brought this outside because our lighting inside isn't the best, to be honest. Just to let you see the mineral buildup that occurs over time with this. So we've already cleaned this once, and we haven't had it, well, maybe we've had it 3 months. I need to double check on that. So this will be our second cleaning, and you can see how much these deposits in the water, different things in the tap water, can build up on this over time. So they provide a cleaning agent that we're going to use today and show you the before and after. So this is the before. So the Megahome manufacturers, which admittedly are in China, provide this water residue cleaner and instructions, and it says to fill the container with 4 liters of hot water. 4 liters is just a bit over a gallon. Then add 2 tablespoons of the cleaner. Then we're going to plug this back into the power source, turn it on until it boils. Then we're going to wait 15 to 20 minutes for it to sort of soak without boiling. Then we're going to discard the water, wash the interior out with clean water. And throughout this process, you do not put the top on like you normally would if you were distilling water. The top stays off. So here we're going to start out with putting our water in. This is hot water. A little over about a gallon worth, and you can see that goes right up to the full line in the tank. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cleaner and plug this in and let it start cleaning, and we'll show you the results after that is complete. Today we're going to change the charcoal filter on our Megahome Water Distiller. This is the old charcoal filter, and we've been using that for 2 or 3 months, probably too long. And we do occasionally find like little bits of charcoal in our water, so we try not to drink those, but I don't think it's harmful. Obviously our water is going through it. We try not to ingest any of it. So that's the old one, and it does still look intact so that it's not come undone. And then here's the new filter that we're going to put in, and this actually goes into this little porcelain lined drip spout that comes off of the water distiller, and then sends the distilled water into your container. So the charcoal filter just folds up inside of there, and then the water drips through it and out the other end. Very basic process. It's worked really well since we've had the distiller. No blockages or problems. And like I said, the little envelope that the charcoal's in has stayed intact, although it does like let little tiny bits of charcoal through from time to time that end up in the water. But again, we try not to ingest those and just clean them out when we find them. So here's an after cleaning shot. It's not as clean as I would like. There's still some residue, and some of this stuff on the bottom is pretty hardened. I tried to clean it with a gentle brush, and it still didn't come off. And this worked really well the first time we cleaned the distiller a few weeks ago. The chemicals did their job, or the citric acid did its job, but this time it looks like we left it a little too long. I left it a little too long, and so now it's going to need a second treatment to get it clean. But no problem, we'll start the second treatment. Alright, so this is treatment number 2 we're starting. Filled the tank with hot water up to the fill line, which is right at a gallon. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of the water residue cleaner into this tank. 1 second while I do that with my other hand. just start it up. I'm going to keep the top off, but this thing won't run unless the top is connected. So you will hear the fan run as soon as I plug this in, and I'm going to keep that where the fan can vent so it won't get overheated. And then I'm going to plug this in and get it going. And I'm going to let that run until the water boils, which will take a little bit. And then I'll watch it from time to time. And then once the water boils, and I'll show you that, then we'll go to the next phase. All right, the water is boiling now. It doesn't boil quite the same as, oops, that's fogging up my lens. It doesn't boil quite the same as you're used to seeing in a pot. It doesn't boil quite as, it's not a rolling boil, but I believe that's a boil as far as this distiller goes. And so I'm going to now turn off, sorry that fogged up the lens again. I'm now going to turn off the power, and I'm going to then put my timer on for 20 minutes. And it sort of continues going. After you turn off the power, it'll continue going, doing its cleaning job for the 20 minutes of the timer, and then I'll dump out the water. 20 minutes have gone by, and I discarded the water that was in the pot, and now I'm very happy with how clean the interior is. So the second treatment worked really well, and this is just as clean as it was when we opened it up from in the original box. So the treatment worked.